That's fine, I'll go it alone. Just like Meghan Markle and Prince Harry.
Let's have a bit of a laugh at Harry and Meghan's expense because I've finally caught up with this South Park episode.
It's quite vicious in a way, but quite funny as well.
Time to do our daily $250,000 sponsored Instagram post.
I shouldn't have left the made-up nonsense.
What matters is what we have on the inside.
It has really upset Meghan Markle.
Like the gross disrespect to the intimacy and privacy.
Okay, then you must be in the national system. Oh yeah, is this you? Sorority girl, actress, influencer, victim.
Trying to make ourselves into a brand just turned us into products. We don't need to be a brand, do we?
Isn't it true, sir, that your questionable wife has her own TV show and hangs out with celebrities and does fashion magazines? What are you suggesting? Well, I just think some people might say that your Instagram-loving wife actually doesn't want her privacy. How dare you, sir? My Instagram-loving wife has always wanted her privacy.
Yeah, that's totally me.
So you hate journalists. That's right. And now you wrote a book that reports on the lives of the royal family. Right. So you're a journalist.
Picture this. You're scrolling through social media when suddenly the same video clip keeps popping up everywhere. Millions of people are sharing it, laughing at it, and you can't help but wonder what could possibly be so captivating about a cartoon. Well, buckle up, because what started as a typical South Park episode just became the entertainment story of the year.
There's talk that the royals are going to sue over this episode now. Would you recommend they do that, Kosha?
No. Look, it's speculation, but looking at their pattern so far, they do seem to be rather litigious.
Comedy duo issued a scorching statement just 30 minutes after the announcement that South Park Season 27 would now be pushed back 2 weeks to July 23rd.
What did he just say? He victimized me! It's because I'm an ethnic woman! He can't do that! I'll see— Wait, you're ethnic? This is an outrage! We'll just see how he deals with my blue pill.
It all began with two simple words echoing through living rooms across America. We want privacy. But here's where it gets interesting. South Park wasn't just making people chuckle with this line. They were about to pull off one of the most brutal celebrity takedowns in television history. And the target? None other than Meghan Markle herself. The episode, cleverly titled The Worldwide Privacy Tour, didn't waste a single second dancing around its subject.
Hey! You ever heard of a thing called privacy?
Yeah, nobody gives a shit. Will you two just shut up and go away? Don't you see, Butters? Teaching people to think of their brand just makes more people like them. This whole thing is wrong. They're telling you guys to reduce yourself into products.
Hey guys! So funny bumping into you.
Yeah, I mean, we all live here now, so not that funny.
We're just performers instead of human beings.
He's right. Trying to make ourselves into a brand just turned us into products. We don't need to be a brand, do we?
We couldn't get jobs and we ran out of money. We ate chicken out of bowls and rode in big cars full of smelly people to something called work. Every day was a new nightmare.
From the very first scene, creators Trey Parker and Matt Stone crafted what can only be described as a masterclass in satirical destruction. But what happened next? That's where this story gets absolutely wild. You see, most celebrities understand the unspoken rule of Hollywood. When South Park roasts you, you smile, maybe make a joke about it, and move on. It's like a twisted badge of honor in the entertainment world.
I feel like the focus is starting to shift off of me. Maybe in editing you'll fix it.
It's so funny you keep saying Meghan Markle. You know it's Sussex.
It's important we do this ourselves, Harry, and not live off your family.
I agree. We'll just have to find a way to make £50 billion on our own.
So funny, too, that you keep calling me Meghan. You know, it's Megan now.
Oh, you're hilarious, Meghan.
Why did you move back here anyway? It was ultimately a tough call, but there were a lot of factors to consider.
People were saying meh. It's not meh. It's pronounced me. The H is silent.
Oh, and I brought some of my homemade ketchup. I'm coming out with a line of condiments, ketchups, mustards, that sort of thing.
We're really taking LA by storm.
Yeah, and the show's been a great platform to help me promote my brand.
It's already a brand. It's called Heinz.
Yeah, we're hoping the ketchups and mustards are going to be sold at Whole Foods, which, would be huge. Oh, and they're all organic in case anyone was wondering.
We were. Meghan Markle, however, had other plans entirely. The animated version of the couple appears on a fictional talk show, and the irony hits you like a freight train. Thanks for having us on the show. It's so awesome to be here, the cartoon Harry says, right after they've been chanting about wanting privacy. The contradiction isn't subtle. It's deliberately, brilliantly obvious. But South Park wasn't finished. Not even close. The show then delivers what might be television's most savage one-liner of the decade.
Down with the motorhead! We deserve our privacy!
These people.
I'm sorry, I need a drink.
Park County Police Station, what's your emergency?
Yeah, the neighbors across the street are setting off fireworks and it's 10:30 at night.
Oh, is it the Prince of Canada and his wife who just want to be left alone?
Yeah, come on, honey. We don't need this place.
Honey?
Mentioned. Where's this beloved privacy that they talk about?
Yeah.
We want privacy! We want privacy!
They don't want attention. This is just so attention. This is all about her. It's not about...
When a talk show host suggests that maybe, just maybe, Harry's Instagram-loving wife doesn't actually want privacy, the animated prince responds with mock outrage. How dare you, sir? My Instagram-loving wife has always wanted her privacy. The genius of this moment isn't just the humor. It's how it perfectly captures what millions of people have been thinking but couldn't quite put into words.
Harry and Meghan have got the South Park treatment. The episode has just gone to air in the United States.
These two are not sincere people. They say that they want their privacy.
Of Meghan and Harry showed that the prince's popularity in America had dropped by 3%. Meghan's
So, do you have any regrets yourself?
Of course. Don't we all? Probably my main regret is, the way that everyone else has acted. That's the thing that's most regrettable, in my opinion.
My question is for Meghan. Meghan, besides holder of briefcase 24 on Deal or No Deal, what do you think your most impactful role was?
And then people kept wanting to get a picture. Because I'm on Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. So, a lot of people coming up to us.
The episode was holding up a mirror to years of contradictory behavior, and that reflection was about to shatter everything. As the cartoon couple settles into their new American life, the locals deliver another knockout blow that had viewers rewinding just to hear it again. You're in America now, and we don't give a damn about you. You're not our prince, you'll never be king, we hate your wife. Stay home in your $29 million mansion. It's brutal. It's harsh.
Just can't keep faking it. It's too hard.
My name is Megan Sussex now. Call me Meghan Markle one more time, Mindy Kaling.
Jesus, what did they do to you? There were highs and lows. It's all good. Anyway, see you guys at tea. Come on, Harry.
And according to millions of viewers, it felt surprisingly accurate. Now, here's where the story takes a turn that nobody, and I mean nobody, could have predicted. Instead of letting this slide, like every other celebrity who's been South Parked, reports started flooding in that Meghan was absolutely livid about the episode.
But I don't think, because she's done this before for photos, I don't think that is a real baby bump. I think
way too big. It's way too big.
And sort of too low as well.
Yeah, it's like a metre out there. I mean, it looks the wrong shape.
Where's she going to give birth there? Through her knees or something? I mean, that is...
Auntie Meghan, hello! Oh, I've missed you!
What happened to your ring?
I gave it to the working people.
We're the working people.
Ooh, remind me to tell them the story about when I bought milk.
I think you just told it.
We're talking full-scale meltdown mode. But wait, it gets even more unbelievable. According to multiple sources, she didn't just complain privately to friends or vent on social media. No, she reportedly went nuclear and actually tried to get the episode banned, completely removed, erased from existence. And that decision? It might just be the biggest PR disaster of her entire career.
Yeah, nobody gives a shit. Will you two just shut up and go away?
See, I didn't know who H was. At the time, I just loved his Insta feed.
I don't know what to do. How are we going to pay for school for Archie?
I have to tell you, I never realized so many things cost money. Like this chicken. I bet you had to pay for it.
Any type of flower arranging is just telling a story. What story do you want to tell? Maybe leave the country. Maybe disown your dad. Be creative with.
You know what they say about trying to stop the internet from talking about something? It's like trying to hold back a tsunami with a beach umbrella. The moment news broke about her attempts to censor the episode, the entire situation exploded beyond anyone's wildest expectations. Suddenly, this wasn't just about a funny cartoon anymore. This became a real-time case study in how not to handle criticism. and the whole world was watching it unfold.
So all you'd have to do is Instagram yourselves using my ketchup. It'd be a huge help.
I see. Well, that's something we'll definitely think about.
Hi, I'm Meghan Markle.
And I'm Harry. Harry.
And we're royally screwed.
The episode itself had painted Meghan's cartoon counterpart as a literal monster, not just metaphorically, but an actual giant destructive creature rampaging through town. It was South Park's way of suggesting that her impact on everything she touches tends to be, well, chaotic. The symbolism wasn't exactly subtle, but it was devastatingly effective. They even took aim at her activist image, showing the character as someone who creates spectacle rather than substance.
Well, it's an apartment, so...
Yes, an apartment palace, I know that. Lots of tiny palaces inside one big palace.
How many more princes and his wives have to live in this nightmare?
Remember that Netflix cooking show that everyone was excited about but somehow never quite delivered? South Park remembered, and they weren't about to let it slide. But here's what makes this situation absolutely fascinating from a psychological perspective. Every single move she made to control the narrative only proved South Park's point more dramatically. It's like she was unconsciously following their script for how someone obsessed with image management would react. The creators of South Park, meanwhile, did something brilliant in their response. Absolutely nothing.
Focus on Meghan Markle's character's struggle to balance her legal career while also caring for an unemployed immigrant.
We want privacy! We want privacy!
Build electric cars, he's going to Mars. Why is he even involving himself with Twitter? It would be like if the Prince of England gave it all up just to marry an actor from Suits.
Okay, I see. And then you added your husband to your friends and family account. You must be the Royal Prince Millionaire World Traveler victim.
That's right. And you know what else? To hell with Canada. We are leaving. We'll go find some quiet place where we can be normal people. Come on, wife.
Trey Parker and Matt Stone stayed completely silent, letting their work speak for itself. Their silence was louder than any statement they could have made, because it reinforced a fundamental truth. Satire doesn't need to be defended when it's hitting its target this accurately.
Andy, you gotta be kidding me. I've brought plenty of conflict to the show.
I'm sorry, Meghan. It's just not working out. All you talked about all season was your line of ketchup.
Dad, do you have any cash for a cab? Oh, look, Grandma's on the money. I never noticed that before.
You can't sue a cartoon. It's satire. It is what it is.
South Park has done a...
Think about the psychology here for a moment. South Park has roasted presidents, religious leaders, and countless celebrities over more than 2 decades. The show has faced lawsuits, death threats, and international incidents. Did they blink when a former actress tried to shut them down? Not for a second. This contrast between someone desperately trying to control their image and creators who couldn't care less about the consequences became the real story.
Build electric cars, he's going to Mars. Why is he even involving himself with Twitter? It would be like if the Prince of England gave it all up just to marry an actor from Suits.
We want privacy!
Okay, then you must be in the national system. Oh yeah, is this you? Sorority girl, actress, influencer, victim.
Yeah, that's totally me! We want privacy! We want privacy!
Okay, I see. And then you added your husband to your friends and family account. You must be the Royal Prince Millionaire World Traveler victim.
That's right. And you know what else? To hell with Canada. We are leaving. We'll go find some quiet place where we can be normal people. Come on, wife. We want privacy. We want privacy.
It wasn't just about the jokes anymore. It was about 2 completely different approaches to handling criticism. And the results spoke for themselves. The worldwide privacy tour joke became internet shorthand for pointing out hypocrisy in real time. People started using it everywhere, in comment sections, on social media, even in regular conversations. South Park had created a cultural moment that transcended their own show. But the damage to Meghan's carefully constructed public image was only beginning.
Why did you bring that with you again, Harry?
You know, in case someone wants a massage, I'll do a few amp calls.
Who's that?
That's your nephew, Archie.
You're pulling my leg. Why have we not met before?
You've met him like 1,000 times.
Welcome to my garden. Well, it's not my garden, it's a set actually, but welcome to my...
Every reported legal threat, every attempt to have the episode removed, every PR move to control the situation became part of the story itself. The harder she fought to manage the narrative, the more the narrative became about her need to manage everything. Here's the thing about the internet age. Trying to erase something from public consciousness is virtually impossible, and attempting to do so usually backfires spectacularly. This phenomenon even has a name, the Streisand effect, named after Barbra Streisand's failed attempt to suppress photographs of her home.
But to the world, it's just, what has she been doing? Does she work? As opposed to, oh my gosh, I work so hard.
You know, why jam, Tom? Why jam? Why jam, you know? Does she want to be, you know, seen as a traditional wife now rather than a grand humanitarian politico, Tom?
I mean, if she does, I mean, good on her. I can't,
I'm half winding you up now. You must know that. You must know.
Meghan had just walked straight into the most perfect example of the Streisand effect that entertainment journalists had seen in years. What could have been a minor blip on the cultural radar became a defining moment that people are still talking about months later. The episode exposed something that critics had been saying for years but couldn't quite prove: that behind all the carefully crafted messaging and strategic appearances, there might be someone who simply cannot handle not being in control of the narrative. And when that control slips, the results can be spectacular.
Everyone says they don't have time to make homemade meals, but if you just have 3 nannies, 2 butlers, a housekeeper, a driver, and a full-time personal assistant, you have all the time in the world. Stop making excuses and start moving snacks from one bag to another.
And please stop sending me samples.
I hear you, Andy. I'll amp it up. I'll smash a wine glass. I'll tell Kyle she has Munchausen syndrome. I'll accuse Dorit of doing coke.
Thanks. Okay, see you later. Oh, would you pick up some milk?
South Park had essentially conducted a real-time experiment in celebrity psychology, and the results exceeded their wildest expectations. They'd created a situation where the reaction to their satire became more damaging than the satire itself could ever have been. As the dust settles on this extraordinary cultural moment, one thing becomes crystal clear. This episode will be remembered not just as great television, but as a perfect example of how celebrity image management can spectacularly backfire in the digital age.
It's so nice to have you back in London, Meghan. I've missed our little lunches.
We've never had lunch together, Kate.
Well, we must continue the tradition.
We want privacy! We want privacy!
For South Park, this represents a complete victory. They proved that sharp, fearless comedy can still cut through all the noise of modern media and create genuine cultural moments. More importantly, they demonstrated that no amount of wealth, status, or careful PR can protect anyone from the power of well-executed satire.
Have you always been a natural creative?
Of course. I remember one example. I suggested to the royal family we should do a Real Housewives of Buckingham Palace, but they were against it every step of the...
Hey, can you two keep it down?
Hey, you ever heard of a thing called privacy?
Over, under, around and through. Meet Mr. Bunny Rabbit, pull and through. I did it.
Good job, Harry.
We couldn't get jobs and we ran out of money. We ate chicken out of bowls and rode in big cars full of smelly people to something called work. Every day was a new nightmare.
And for Meghan? Well, this episode has become a permanent part of her public story. A reminder that in our current media landscape, authenticity resonates far more than any carefully managed response ever could. The most ironic twist of all? In trying so desperately to control how she's perceived, she ended up proving every single point that South Park was trying to make.
It is elevating the ordinary little things. And who got the Kroger peanut butter? It's not even organic.
I'm sorry, I'm just really stressed. We're completely out of money.
Maybe it's time we dip into your fortune from Suits.
There is no fortune from Suits.
Sometimes, the most devastating criticism comes not from what your enemies say about you, but from how you react when they say it. This story is far from over. And if you want to see what happens when celebrity image management collides with unstoppable internet culture, you're gonna want to stick around. Because something tells me South Park isn't done with this story yet, and neither is the internet.